All right, everybody. So today is July 27th, and we are going to be doing recaps today, Thursday, and the following Tuesday on National Conference. So by a raise of hands, who was on National Conference live? Who actually got to see it? Okay, quite a few of you guys. All right, great. There was a lot, as you know, and it's like that every year. So one of the things that we as leaders talked about is how important it is going to be to kind of break out maybe a couple of the big items and talk about them together, and then kind of brainstorm. So I think you're going to like the 3 meetings that we're going to do, and I'm going to give you the topics of them. So tonight's meeting, we're going to be focusing in on the amazing recruiting promotion that is happening through Pampered Chef, and how and why and what that all means to you guys as consultants, and if you're looking to earn more money and move up the career path. And then session 2, we're going to be talking about the whole session that you guys did, selling through storytelling. And what we're going to be doing with that is we're going to actually be helping you. And we had done this one other time when I was leading it, where we're going to take each of the new products, or at least as many as we can get through in an hour. And as a group, we're going to break it down. Melissa's going to lead. Well, I'll probably lead if I'm around. If I'm not, Melissa's my backup for for Thursday, because I thought I might be flying. And we'll be breaking those down as to like what makes a good post. What is the problem that your customers have? How does our product fix that? And how do you have a call to action? And we're going to do that with each of the new products that are coming out. That'll be Thursday's call. And then the following Tuesday call will be about project broadcast. You probably heard some people talking about that. And it's a way of doing follow-up where it's automated. So I'll be teaching that as well. So today is going to be on the recruiting promotion. So I'm going to screen share with you guys. And we are going to start by when you're at Consultants Corner. So you all got an email that tells you to go to Stir. And when you're on the main page, Stir is one of the items on the left-hand side. So knowing where to find the information that you have and that you need is going to be important. Now, when you scroll down, you will see that there are different sections. So we're going to go right into the National Conference section. I've posted all of these images in this event off of Team Incredibles. And so I'm going to just navigate you guys around for a second, because we do have a lot of new people that sometimes do not know how to get from one place to the next. So when you're on Team Incredibles, you're going to go to the More underneath the cover photo, and you're going to scroll down to Events. And this is where today's event is. Now, after today, it's going to roll down under Past Events down under here at the bottom. But if you clicked Going, which you haven't, do it now, because once the day has gone by, you can't get into this group, okay? So in this group, I have given you guys a bunch of the images here. So we're going to start with this. I'm going to tell you what the promotions are, and then how to use them. So one of the promotions, every time you welcome somebody to our team, to your team, I'm going to minimize this so I can see if somebody else is coming in, to our team between now and August 31st, you're going to get entered for every person you welcome, and you're going to get into a raffle for these items. Now, when you welcome 2 people, there's going to be another bonus that you're going to be able to see as well. So if when you're on the National Conference page, if you actually go to the programs, you will see that when you click it, it'll rotate and it'll go to the back side, and you'll be able to see what what the item is. Hang on just a second, I need to shut the door. So then the next thing is that you can choose from the gift cards. There are Amazons and Apples and Best Buy. So if you're the type of person that is like, I am not traveling no matter what, you don't win the luxury getaway, there's a big shopping spree. And so there's shopping spree, there's Pampered Chef products, and then gift cards. And the shopping spree are Apple products from what I saw. They were all Apple or Best Buy. Oh no, there's Amazon. So, you can get the things that you need for your business. So there's a link that I also posted about the giveaway. And this is when you go to explore right here on the side, and then you go to the Great Recruiting Giveaway. You definitely want to know the details and the dates. So there are some promotions that are between now and the end of October. And then the chair promotion, which I'm going to show you guys, is between now and the end of August. So, we got more people coming in. And if you guys don't mind just muting your microphones for clean recording, and then if you have a question, you can just unmute and then just jump right in. So prize options, how to win, and resources are here as well. So let's talk about the fine details on the flyer for starters. Let me just go and make sure that everybody is muted. Let me see if I can mute everybody. I don't know how to do that. Somebody's not muted because I can hear some background still. So double check that you're muted.
Am I?
Yep. Whoever that is, you're not muted. So if you can mute.
I'm on my phone. I don't know how to mute it.
There's a button on your phone that says mute. Right, actually on the keyboard where the numbers are and stuff. It's usually on the bottom left-hand side if you have an iPhone. So let's talk about the chair promotion. We'll go down here for a second. So the chair promotion is July 26th to August 31st. So recruit one person, and they have to qualify, meaning they have to actually sell their $1,250 within their first 30 days. And you will earn a camp chair that says Pampered Chef on the back, which will be perfect for fall sports seasons and, tailgating and all of that. If you recruit a second person, you can get 2 chairs. Oh no, 4 people, and you can get 2 chairs. So there is, a little catch for being able to get a set of them, which is kind of fun. So your directors and I have come up with a promotion for you guys, and we're going to, everybody who recruits, I think we decided 5 people between now and the end of August 31st is also going to get an extra bonus gift card from your director. It can either be, I think it's $10 PC dollars, or like a Amazon or wherever you tend to shop, as well as a little extra incentive. So let's break down what's in it for you, and then we're going to break down what's in it for the new consultant that's joining your team. And then we're going to talk about how to actually ask and who to ask and how to do it. So up to 2 lawn chairs, that promotion is July 26th to August 31st. So if you're taking notes, you're going to want to write those dates down. Now, normally, when you help a new consultant hit their $1,250 in best sales in their first 30 days, you as the recruiter get 100 Pampered Chef dollars. You're going to get double that. So you're going to get 200 Pampered Chef dollars if you will help them reach their $1,250. And look at how long this promotion is lasting, all the way to the end of November. So if we start recruiting and you help them get to their $1,250, help them, get through Dash and help them, get rolling on their first few shows, you're going to end up getting more cash in your pocket. Plus you earn overrides on your team sales. You're going to earn overrides on your personal team and depending upon whether you have 1 or 2 or 5 people on your team, you can promote to a director and above. And let me just tell you what's going to happen when you promote to a director. If you promote to a director, which is 5 team members, this is why we're giving a little incentive, 5 team members. Hang on, I'm just going to figure out how to mute Sherry, and there was somebody else that wasn't muted. Once you have 5 team members and you have team sales of 5,000 and you're a director, you get the director box. They'll ship it to you automatically. So the director box is a bunch of the products that you get for free for the new fall season. So I think it was Jonna, when she promoted, she was like, what are all these other boxes that showed up on my doorstep? Same with Jen Mitchell, because Jen had earned them all for free because she had sold $6,000. And then all of a sudden, another whole set of 4 boxes showed up at her doorstep. She was like, what is going on? And the first time that happened to me, my husband was like, there is no room for any more boxes. So what a great problem to have, huh? It's so exciting. So I really want you guys, those of you who know that you're setting your sights to promoting to a director, they're giving us like a golden ticket here by giving the person who is joining your team the ability for them to get a 100% kit rebate. Meaning if they qualify in their first 30 days, they get back everything that they paid for on their kit. And I want to explain what that means to you. Let me see if I can find that one. That's another one. All right. Let me just explain that to you, and then I'll go over those other images. So if somebody is a hostess of yours right now, and you say to them, hey, one of your host rewards is you can use $25 or $50 of your free products towards the cost of any of our 3 kits. Is that something that you would like to do? If they say yes, when you go to close that show out, just like you're adding stuff in the host cart, like 60% off and 50% off, there's a button that you click for host credit and you pick 25 or 50. So when the rebate comes, they didn't pay that $50, right? So that whatever they paid out of pocket, they'll get back. So just so that you understand that, so that when you're explaining it to somebody, if they happen to take a kit credit. So there are 3 new kits. And for those of you who have not seen the new kits, I'm going to show those to you next. The new kits are going to be a little bit different than what we've had before. A lot of the things are the same. Let me just grab that image for you guys. La, 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 la. All right, here we go. And then my screen share. Okay. When you go to marketing imagery on the Pampered Chef website, you are going to see the flyers. Page 2 of the flyer has all of the details of what is in each kit, okay? So people often don't see that. You'll also notice that I copied this section here. I blew it up and I copied it. This fine detail is something you need to read on every monthly flyer, especially since some of the flyers have like you have to hit 650 before we had double points in June, those type of things. So this would be a screenshot of what we would send to our potential recruits after we ask them, and I'll give you some information if they're interested in learning more. We don't just puke on them. We want to ask them a question that requires a response. So when they start their business between July 26th and August 31st, you can earn a full kit rebate. And it says here, they must submit $12.50 in commissionable sales in their first 30-day milestone, which is noted in their welcome email. So, for example, if you signed up today, the 27th, it wouldn't necessarily mean August 27th. It might actually be August 31st because they start the date based on when they ship the kit. So it'll come in their welcome email and it'll say, this is your 30-day and your 90-day mark. So you as a new consultant would need to understand that as well for your new team member. But when they welcome them, the contract, they need to sign up between yesterday and midnight Central Time, not Eastern. So that would be 11 o'clock. Oh no, that would be 1 a.m. Eastern Time on the 31st in order for the rebate to be paid out on their kit, okay? And the new kits are available now as of yesterday. So let's talk about what's in them. They gave us a $79 kit. Our lowest kit used to be $99. This is a fabulous opportunity. We are having an opportunity event on Wednesday, which we do in our group called Start Loving Mondays. If you are not in the Start Loving Mondays group, you can go there, but you have to fill out it asks you, who invited you to this group and all of that. You have to fill out that information for you to be let into the group. And if you're inviting your potential recruits to that group, you need to first ask them if they are interested in learning more. And if they say yes, say, great, I'm going to send you a link to a group. Make sure you fill out the entrance information and put my name as I referred you, because it's our whole organization. And if they don't say who referred them, they could be a spammer. I'm not letting them in the group, okay? So make sure you tell them that. So they're getting the Everyday Rock Crock. You're getting some rubs, some enrichables, some placemats, a mix and chop, salad choppers, garlic press, color-coded knife, and a scraper. The $159 kit has the Dutch oven version and the manual food processor, and one of our most coveted new items, the Rapid Prep mandolin. And then the ultimate one, which is really the best deal, these are like $85 off of retail value. It's crazy. They get all of this, and then they get to choose. Do I want the air fryer? Do I want the grill and griddle? Or do I want the blender? They can choose one of these with all of this for the $279. Now, I want to be really clear. We are not selling kits. People cannot buy these and just think that they can just have all the products and walk away, okay? It's really important. You're going to get people who are going to ask you questions about that. Can I just buy the kit? And you're saying no. You are signing a contract that you will do everything in your power to sell $1,250 in your first 90 days. So you need to have shows, and you need to make an effort to do your business. It's really important that you say that, because I have people that just want to buy the kit and be a kidnapper, and like, that's not okay. They're signing an agreement saying that they're going to do shows. So we need to be careful how we talk about that. All right, any questions yet? You guys can unmute. Any questions about what comes in the kit, how long the rebate is for? I want you guys to unmute. Somebody tell me, how long is this rebate good for?
The rebate's good until November 30th. Yes.
Nope. The 100% kit rebate is good between now and August 31st.
End of August.
Oops.
That's okay. This is why we're doing this. So August 31st is the kit rebate. So we want you guys to, basically, people can get a free kit if they just do a handful of shows. So it's amazing. And
That's what I did.
Yeah, so did I. I was going to quit. So
was
I always say to people, my favorite line is, why don't we just see if it's a good fit? If you do a handful of shows and you don't just love it, it's like being engaged. You can give me the ring back and no hard feelings, I'm not asking you to marry me yet. We're gonna court for a little bit. So people usually laugh, but honestly, that's how it needs to be. I hate pressured salespeople. Nobody likes pressured salespeople. We just want them to give it a try, because if we did a raise of hands right now, how many of you guys were going to stay for a couple of months and then quit? I was going to stay for 3 months. Jean was, yeah. Mary was, Jonna was, Heather was, yeah. See, like a lot of us. Jen Mitchell was, she promised me she'd do 30 days and quit. So, like a lot of us say we're going to just do it for a little bit and then we're done. So I just want you to know that we just want them to get in and try it. If they learn it and they do it well, they're going to earn money and they're going to stay. Okay. So there's no pressure involved at all. Okay. So let's talk about what Susan was saying. What is the part between now and November?
Mm-hmm.
What is now in November? It's the giveaway between October 31st, but November is the double recruiter, meaning us, the $200. Normally you get $100 when your recruits qualify. The $200, the fact that they're going to double that for us, is good through the end of November. So let's say October 31st, we recruited our last person and we get qualified. Okay. Meaning we have, I mean, look at the value of that $3,300. You 3 night stay for 2 people, including some airfare. Nice. So there are 40.
So do you have to,
What?
Do they have to be qualified by
Yeah.
November
Uh,
or or technically December? If we recruit somebody November, 17th.
Well, this is October 31st. So I'm assuming by the end of November.
Okay, I got you.
That's when it's going to be that it will do it. So let's go read the fine detail. Plus, there's a how to win. So you have to. I would print this out. If you recruit 1, you get 1 ticket into the recording. If you, into the drawing. If you recruit 2, you get 3 tickets into the drawing. Okay, and you can scan the little blurb here to get all the fine details. Let me see if there's anything else at the bottom of the sheet. Not on here. Okay, so print your trackers. So the double amount that we're getting back is through the 31st. Okay, you're going to get $200 for that. Now let's talk about them hosting their own grand opening show. So let's say we sign somebody up tomorrow and we say to them, hey, I'm super excited. And we're gonna talk about Karen Batty's got this great form that I'm gonna pull up here that she did a training for Jen's team. And she's got like a menu of people that she reaches out to. And I just wanna see who's still not on mute. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through the menu and talk about some of the word choices. And the menu is already in the event in an Evernote document. So you literally can copy and paste it yourself. So, so this month, what are some of the things that we do in order to recruit people to our team? Somebody want to give a shout out? Does this look familiar to anybody?
Gotta
Well,
ask
the big
them.
one is ask.
Yes. Okay. So there's a training that you will find in Dash, and you'll find it through the team pages and stuff. And it's called Ask Your Host 5 Times. Hey, Carol, thanks so much for hosting a party with me. Before I get your party all set up, did you want to know that one of the benefits of hosting your party is that we can turn this party into your launch party? Meaning not only would you get the rewards for being a host, but actually you'd be able to get the commission from it as well. Are you in the market to earn some extra income? That's just one way of saying it. If she goes, nope, definitely not interested, say, no problem. I want you to watch what I do and picture yourself in my shoes. If later you decide you want to, one of the options is you can take a kit credit. Then as guests start to join the group, or they start to buy, you say, oh my God, your friends seem super excited about the party. It looks like they love Pampered Chef too. Are you sure you don't want to give it a try? It's not pushy. It depends how you say it. And they're like, yep, definitely don't want to do it. Do not be offended. People say no all the time. Then early in the show, if they have like $300 in guest sales, right? They're going to already have earned the $25 kit credit. So early on, you're going to be like, if your host is engaged in the party, she's commenting, she's posting the things that you're asking her to post, you're going to say something like, you're doing exactly what I do for my job. You know, I just want to let you know, I think you'd be great at this. It's just paying them a compliment based on what they have done, and be sincere about it. Don't make it up. If they're not doing a good job posting in there, you know, you can't say that. So make sure that you're being sincere and authentic about what you're saying. The fourth time is once they finally hit the $300 in guest sales. Hey, you just qualified for a kit credit. That's one of your host benefits. Did you know that you could use $25 or $50 of your free products to start your kit? And then on your personal website, it says, share the link of the be a consultant. So I use what is called text replacement. So if I come over here and I type in join, whoops, fingers are on the wrong keys. join Sue, you notice how it pops up to a tiny CC, and then I just hit enter. And so anytime I need to do that, it just pops it up. And when you click that, it brings you to my personal website under the part that says join, be a consultant. So if you need to find where that is or how to do a tiny CC or a text replacement, we have videos on Incredibles under the how-to guides. And then the last one is right before you're closing their show. I know, Carol, that you said you totally weren't interested, and I totally respect that. I just wanted to give you one last chance before I actually push the button that said join or submit on the show to give you all of these bookings. You know, we have 2 bookings from your friends on this party. Those would be the 2 that would start your business. If you want, I'll make the money on your friends. I have no problem with that. But if you want to give it a try, then let me know and we can get you started. Okay. I want to hear from you guys. Does any of how I said that to you feel awkward or pushy or whatever? Like, I need to know because we can reword it for you if you're feeling like part of it isn't comfortable.
I think all of it is fine. I think the issue, though, is how it's read. So I've actually started sending voice clips because I want them to hear the intention, and they can't hear it in a text.
I absolutely agree with what you're saying. So when you are texting something or typing something, they can't hear the kind of the, hey, I'm not trying to be pushy. You know, they can't hear that. They're just like, I'm not trying to be pushy, blah, 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 right? So you've got to inflect your voice when you're doing it. It doesn't have to be a video, but I'm telling you, a voice message goes a long way. And you can do that through Facebook with the little magnifier, or you can actually, here's another thing you can do. You can record yourself on your phone and you can send a recording. And so there's a couple of ways. If you don't want your face on it, that's fine. You don't have to do it as a video. A lot of phones, you can just do a voice recording and you can copy that voice clip and send it. Anybody else looking at that and thinking, oh, I don't know, I could never say that.
I think it sounds fine, but what I do when I write mine too is I put a lot of smiley faces. If I think there's a possibility that it might sound bad, I'll put a smiley face at the end so they know it's upbeat kind of thing.
Yeah. And you want to mix it up a little bit. You don't want to use the same words that we're using here, because if 20,000 people have used the same words and they get the same message from another consultant, they're going to feel like they are one in a number, right? Again, we're going to be chatting with you guys a lot about authenticity and being yourself. So like, I love minions. If you know me, you know I love minions, and you're going to see minions all over my parties and all the time. I'm always posting. I just found a really good one. I'm going to be posting. It's like, oh, can we do a do-over on the weekend? I wasn't ready. I was like, I just love them. So you're going to see that kind of stuff in my communications. So you know, whatever it is, if you're from the South and you're like, y'all want to come over for dinner, you know, then that's how you type and text. If you're from up north, you say, oh, it's wicked awesome, you should come over. So that's how I talk. So down here, people are looking at me like, oh my gosh. My nephew one time said, Auntie Sue, wicked is a bad word. Like he was young. I'm like, no, it means really awesome. He goes, no, I don't think you know what it means. It was really cute. So be authentic, be yourself is what I want you guys to know. All right, let's continue because there's lots of other stuff I want to show you guys. So when you go to Dash, by the way, there's training in Dash about the magic of 4-in-1. Now, how many of you guys unmute, no director's answer? What does 4-in-1 mean?
Every 4, add 1 more.
Yes. And what does that mean? Every 4
Party.
Yes. Add 1 more team member. So statistically, nationally, with all of Pampered Chef, the numbers boil down to about every 4 shows, somebody joins a team. So the question is, there's a recruit at every show, but is there a recruiter at every show?
Yep.
Are you showing up to your show as a business person, as a CEO of your own business? And
Mhm.
if you are, how are you doing that? Are you being intentional about it? Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you, like, we all go through seasons of our life where we do one area of our business better than another area of our business. And it kind of does the little roller coaster thing. So what we're asking you to do is to hone in, zero down, and for the next 33 days, I'm going to give you some tasks that we want you guys to really focus in on and see if you can't add to your organization. Okay, so this is the Evernote document that our friend, my bestie, Karen Batty in New Hampshire, created. Oh gosh, she created this a couple years ago, but she did this training for Jen's Giants recently. So she said it's like an exercise routine. At first, it's going to feel a little uncomfortable and you probably won't notice any measurable results. But after 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 2 months or 6 months, these behaviors can be transformative. Now, how many of you guys have seen me? How many have been around long enough when I was doing the push-ups on Team Incredible's page or in one of our groups? I was like, yeah, a couple of you guys have seen me do it. All right. So I started out with 1 push-up a day, and then I went to 2 push-ups a day, and then I went to 3 push-ups a day. And before you knew it, I could do 25 push-ups in a row, boy style. So it was not easy, but I got there. I was really out of shape. So I probably can do 10 at this point. But this is the same idea. You guys are going to start with an activity and you're going to move forward with it. So on the first day of the month, which is coming right up, you're going to post the recruiting special and you're going to private message or text 10 people or about 10 minutes worth of messaging. So you're probably wondering what to message. I'm going to get to that, okay? And it's in this document. On one day of the month, I want you to reach out to old, cold leads. So I'm going to give you some tips, and I'm glad you guys are on this training. So here's a tip that I do. In my cell phone, when I have a potential booking, a potential recruit, or an actual host, their name and phone number go into my phone. Under the company name, I actually say, so let me give you an example. Let me screen share. I'm going to bring up my, my address book. Here we go. Lena Healy, virtual party off of Lori Grandmont, 721. So here is her information. And I wrote myself a note on today. I left her a message and I texted her. Okay. If I go to another person here in my address book, come on. So under the contacts, I am giving myself messages so that when my phone rings, if they call me, I'll be like, hey, Lena, how are you? What are you doing? You know, that kind of thing. Let me go here. All right. Potential host, May of 2020, and she makes maple syrup. I really should update this because she's hosted with me twice now. But see what I'm saying? Like, I know she makes maple syrup. So I will say, how's the syruping season going? Or I'll know when is a really busy time for her. And so write yourself some notes somewhere. And I'm going to show you another place that you can do this. If you are, oh, we got more people coming in. If you are not familiar with contacts on the left-hand side of Pampered Chef, the nice thing about it being up on the cloud is that no matter where you are, Florida, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Maine, doesn't matter, you can access all of this information, okay? So you can go into somebody's contact. We're just going to go into this one. I have no idea who she is. And I can go in and I can see what her order history is. Like, when was the last time she ordered? So she did not order from me, but she somehow ended up on my list. So she was on, she was like at a party or something like that. You can come into the notes section and you can add a note and you can just type whatever you want in here. So I use it in my phone because it's an easier way when I'm texting to be able to look them up, but you can do it on the Pampered Chef website as well and get all their information on there. So you want to reach out to people, and we're going to be working through some of these scripts. So once a week also, I should probably screen share. Some of you guys are probably visual and you need to see it and not just hear me. Sorry. So the next one, Once a week, you're going to spend 10 minutes and you're going to scroll through Facebook just looking for recruit leads. No getting distracted on anything else. No rabbit trails. Set a timer for 10 minutes and you're looking for posts about food. So today I saw one where somebody had posted some really cool food blog things, and they're always posting good things. So what did I do? I used this kind of strip. Hey, I noticed that you're often posting about recipes. I'm curious. Have you ever thought about turning your love for cooking into an additional stream of income for your family without leaving your home? If you're even slightly curious, let's talk. No pressure, just info. Now, does that sound pushy? No. They could be like, no, I'm all set. Maybe they won't answer you. 7 out of 10 won't. Maybe 9 out of 10 won't nowadays. It's okay. You just are looking.
Is that a comment on the post or a private message?
No, these are always a private message.
Okay.
You can comment on what they posted, which is what I did. I was like, yummy, that looks great. And then I private message them. You don't want to be putting any of these things on somebody's Facebook wall. You need to be personal. This needs to be a relationship driven business. Okay, so let's go to Facebook for a second. Let's give you an example. You're going to go to your home page where little home is, or you're going to hit your name, you know, you're going to go home and you're going to scroll and you're going to look here. These are my renters. So you're going to come down and you're going to make a comment on somebody's page. Oh my gosh, he is beautiful. I'm so happy. Whoops, come on. Catch up with me. Beep, beep, beep. All right, my keyboard isn't happy for you too. I know he will be happy in our home. Blessings to you all. So you're going to scroll down. You're going to comment. You're going to find. I posted in Start Loving Mondays, by the way. If you can't find the group, you can find it. All right. So that's a consultant of us. Let's find. We're trying to find somebody who's got something that is food related. So, oh, here we go. Food related. Oh, team member. So you want to find something that's food related that's not a team member. Okay. All right, zucchini. All right, so here's a hostess of mine. I finally picked my first zucchini. So I might come down here and post a zucchini recipe, spiralized, Greek, okay, zucchini. So I'm gonna find a zucchini recipe and go, oh, wow, those look amazing. What are you going to do with them? Have you decided? Okay. And so you're going to do that. And so I'm giving her a recipe, right? So now everybody's going to be like, ooh, that recipe looks good. And they're all going to comment on it. It's called vegetable stack. And then you would go up and you would send a private message to her and say, which I've asked her just recently because she was a host of mine, because she's always posting about food. Her sister used to be a consultant. You would say something like, you know, hey, Ann, I noticed that you're always posting really great food recipes and that you have a ton of Pampered Chef. I know I've asked you once before, but I can't let, you know, another day go by without you knowing about this special. You can get 100% kit rebate on this. I know your son, Ben, just got a new apartment. I'm sure that he or you could sell $12.50 in your first 30 days. What are your thoughts? So, I mean, we literally just did during Double Free, we did a housewarming for her son. But that's what I would do by scrolling, okay? All right, so let's go back to Karen's. And you guys can unmute if you have questions. This doesn't have to be a dialogue. Okay, so now you're looking for people that need money or maybe hate their job, right? I've seen a bunch of this, like, anybody know of any place hiring or you know, just complaining about their job? You want to be able to reach out to them. I found somebody who said that they just had to put new tires on their truck because they had had a blowout and, you know, they had to replace $800 worth of truck tires That's a really good recruit lead. Then you're going to look for people that are having fun and interacting in your parties or just on Facebook. Oh my God, I love your posts. They're always so awesome and they make me smile. I'm curious, have you ever wished that you could develop an extra stream of income through Facebook? I think you would totally rock being a Pampered Chef virtual consultant. What do you think about learning more? Right? These are not difficult scripts. You do need to, however, reword them a tiny bit or you will end up in Facebook jail. If you have these people's text information, meaning you've already got their information on your cell phone because they've placed an order, it is better to text this than it is to Facebook message them because you won't end up in Facebook jail. Okay. Looking for people who post about cooking recipes. And again, you're going to get all these ideas. This is called Karen's menu of recruiting ideas. So you're going to pick one of these and you're going to spend 15 minutes on it. All right, seasonal ideas. People that have part-time jobs looking for seasonal holiday income, or people that are going back to school, teachers. Now's a really good time for teachers to get money for their classrooms, because I have friends that are teachers and they literally have to buy a lot of their own supplies because the school district doesn't do it for them. So like, offering that to them. Now, if they say no, what do you do next?
Try to book them.
Yeah, who said that?
Susan.
Excellent. So if they say, no, I'm definitely not, I would definitely not be comfortable with that. Or, I had a girl today say, I already do 2 other direct selling companies. I can't add 1 more to my plate. You offer them the current either shared rewards party, say, hey, did you know that we have a new type of party? Maybe you'd be interested in doing one of these with your friends, or you offer them the current host special. Remember, we are not talking about the new products except for the 2 new products that they can get as an August host from the new fall catalog. Why are we not doing that? Somebody who hasn't spoke already, tell me.
Because we want to make sure that our August is full before we tell them about things that are going on in the new catalog, because then they're going to all cancel on you.
Yes. So Mary read my post. Raise your hand if you read my post or saw my video about that. All right, good. I see a number of people that are actually paying attention. I really appreciate that. I've been in business, 16 plus years. And the first couple of years that I was so excited about the new products when I saw them, and I'm like, wait till you see the new products. They were like, oh, I'll just wait. Let's just move my show till September. And I had a 0 income in August. It was painful. You don't want to make that mistake. So what you say is, after their party gets started, you say to the host, I'm so excited about the new products that are coming out in September. So we definitely want to get 3 of your friends to host a show in September so you can get one of them at 40% off. Wait till you see them. Right. And now she's like, what are they? I can't tell you because they're not out yet, but you're definitely going to want to get 3 of your friends to book a show. Right. So she can get a 40% off in September and in October and in November, and she can stock up. So a no isn't a no until they have said, no, they're not interested in joining your team. I love Karen Betty's words. Is that a no for now or a no forever? And 99.9% of the times they always say, that's a no for now. And I always go, all right, do you mind if I circle back around some other time when I see a promotion I think that might interest you? And they always go, sure. And then what do? You go to your day timer, or you go to your digital calendar, and you go out 3 months or 2 months and you put their name in. I do mine on a Tuesday. I don't know why, but Tuesdays it's called follow up. And then I find that it's a repeated thing, follow up, follow up, follow up. So I find the specific Tuesday, I open it up and I put the person's name, Tammy Lonsberry, South Carolina, Facebook. Like, that's how I'm going to remember how to find her versus texting or, where I know her from. So I write myself a note so that when that Tuesday notification on my phone goes ding, follow up with, I look at it and I go, oh, I actually have some people to call now. And then I also have notes next to it. Like I called them or I Facebook messaged them on 7/27/21. They said, okay, to circle back around. So then I use these words. You guys are gonna love this. Hey, Tammy, I'm circling back around like I said I would. Right? You're being a person of your word. I said I was going to do this. Now I'm doing this. So that's not pressure. You're not being a pressured salesperson. Circling back around, I wanted to let you know this is the current promotion. I'd still love to have you on my team. I think that you'd be great at this. Have you given any more thought to it? No, not really. I'm really too busy, blah, 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 blah. All right. How about we gather some of your friends? I got some new recipes that just came out and a bunch of new products that I know that they have not seen because they just hit the market. How about we get you some of the new ones for free? Right? Let's say they say no to that. So now we have a no to recruiting. We circle back around. They still said no to recruiting. We asked them about booking. They still said no to that. Somebody who hasn't spoke yet. What's after that? Anybody know? Go ahead, Tammy.
Ask for a referral.
Yes. Then you ask for a referral. Hey, I don't know if you know this. You're going to want to write these words down. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but my business is 100% referral. I would love it if you would share my name with somebody that you know that loves Pampered Chef. And if they join my team or they host with me, I would be more than happy to give you a gift. Then you ask, is there anybody that came to mind when I mentioned that? Oh, my sister really loves Pampered Chef. I don't think she'd want to be a consultant, but she might be willing to host. Great. What if you put a three-way chat between your sister and I and just introduce me? I'll just give her the specials, no pressure. If she sees something she likes, she can say yes or no. Would you feel comfortable doing that? Oh gosh, how about I just reach out to her myself, and if she wants to contact you, she can. That's great too. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you being my customer. Thank you so much. And don't forget, go to my Start Loving Mondays, not Start Loving, the Reluctant Chef VIP customer group. And when you're cooking with your Pampered Chef products that you got, make sure you post a picture because you're going to get into my raffle, right? So we're asking for the recruit. We're asking them to book a party. We're asking them for a referral, and we're driving them to our VIP page, right? Because we want to keep a relationship with this person. Sometimes you guys will run into people who are not very pleasant. It happens. When it happens, I want you to go to your upline and you ask them, hey, this is what they said, and I don't know how to respond. Because we can give you some la, 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 and you might be able to restore the relationship, okay? I got an email today that a lady said, please take me off your email list. I'm getting an email every day, multiple ones a day. It's too much. I'm like, multiple ones a day? Like, what the heck? So I went and looked and I said, hey, Linda, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you're getting more than one a day. We do send out marketing emails from home office. Sometimes they're triggered based on what you've purchased. Maybe there's something that's an item. If you bought a knife, a cutting board might be a suggestion as well. You might also be getting an email from my office assistant because I like great customer service. So we follow up with all of our customers regularly, but I would be more than happy to put you on the do not call list or whatever. Then I didn't leave it there. But when you need me, I want to be there for you if you need a return or exchange. So go to my VIP page and you put the link there. Okay. So we are almost at the end of our thing. So we have apron ideas. Our apron comes in 6 sizes. You can be a part-time consultant. You can be a full-time consultant. You can be a family and friends consultant. You could be there's all those different ones. You can talk about that. You can make a post about that in your VIP page, and then anybody who comments on it. One of the things that Jen Mitchell is going to be doing on her training next week when we're creating, actually, she's not doing it next week. There's another training that is coming up that you're going to be looking for. She's going to teach you, and we're going to create as a group booking and recruiting posts that don't feel like booking and recruiting posts. Like we had a series of did you know that consultants get a discount on everything they buy? That's a recruiting post. Did you know that you can work from anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi or cell signal? That's a recruiting post. So we're going to teach you how to put stuff out there and then ask a question, because you can't just put it out there because did you know, people are like, that's interesting. But then there needs to be a call to action for that. How many of you guys have always, have ever wanted to work with your feet in the sand, or, some type of call to action? So there's a whole list here. Again, it's in an Evernote document in our event. So to get to the event, Team Incredibles, go over to more, go down to events, go into this week's event. If you guys haven't clicked join, you better do it now before it posts by. And it's in here. I put the Evernote document in here somewhere. All right. Lastly, when they say they're thinking about it, they're interested, all right, that's when you're going to get them to the Start Loving Mondays page. And we, your directors, are going to help them understand all the benefits that they have. When they sell $500 in their first 30 days, they're going to get the whipped cream maker instead of the ceramic egg cooker, which I think is a really great tool. They're going to get a mini scraper too, plus they're going to get commission on that, right? When they sell $1,000, they're going to get the whipped cream maker, the scraper, and this new Pampered Chef car shade, which I need 2 of. Then when they sell $1,250, they're going to get the cast iron, enamel cast iron baker. $2,500, they'll get a stainless steel skillet, and $5,000 the knife block set. You, as the recruiter, will get $200 in cash when they hit their $1,250 for every person, and you'll get entered into the giveaway. So they can host their own show. They can get free products, half price products, 60% off products. They can get a kit rebate and a whipped cream maker, the car shade, and the ceramic egg cooker, and quit after $1,250 and get all of that and earn their kit back, the cost that they paid for their kit. Do you see why we call this like the perfect storm? Okay, so let's talk about what you guys feel about the recruiting promotion. What is your number? How many team members do you want to add this month? You can put it in the chat. 5. You guys want 5, 7, 5, 3. If you've never recruited before, maybe 1. Okay, 3. All right, 4 for Laurel. All right, yeah. All right, Heather, what was that? I saw some fingers going up. Did you? Oh, she put it in there, 2 to 5. All right, got it. All right, so let's unmute. Let's talk about this recruiting promotion and why Pampered Chef gave it to us. Do you guys understand that this is a gift from the home office? We work for a company that is so friggin' amazing. You guys need to understand that not all companies do what this does. Like my daughter-in-law worked for another company and she had to purchase her products in order to sell from her inventory. And her inventory was makeup of which expires. So if she didn't sell from her inventory, she was stuck with that. And she would have to do like a clearance sale and sell it at a discount. Did you guys know that? Uh-huh. Did you know that the legging company, another girl from our team, thought that she was going to make it rich in the legging company? It cost her $99 to start her Pampered Chef business. It cost her $8,000 to start her LuLaRoe legging company. And she got shipped specific leggings in specific patterns, in specific sizes that she couldn't even choose. And then she had to sell from that or trade with other consultants in order for her customer to get the certain pattern and stuff. Do you guys realize that Pampered Chef like literally serves up a business to us and all we have to do is like eat from the table, which we're gonna be talking about the table too. Literally, it's so, there's a system if you guys get into Dash and you do your first 30 Dash trainings. They told us on national conference, who remembers, somebody I haven't heard from yet, who remembers how many hours it would take if you did
9.
9.
9 to 12. 9 to 12
Oh,
hours
12.
to do all of your dash trainings. Now, obviously, that doesn't include if you have to sit and like think about what your goals are. Like that could be an hour onto itself. It will be. But if you were just going to go through all of the stuff. So I don't know about you, but I have some that I haven't finished yet that I'll be working on this weekend. Yep. Like we got to get back to Dash. It's gonna. Yeah. I went back through Dash when I had a new consultant recently, and I went back and I was learning, and I was like, oh, that's a really great idea. I'm gonna make a post of that. Like it refreshes your excitement about what you've forgotten about the basics of our business. Now, I'm just going to say a blurb about Table because we're going to do a whole training on Table. But what did you guys think about the idea of Table? Anybody excited about that? Like, get off Facebook.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Facebook.
Let me tell you.
That's a hard one not to share.
What's that?
That's a hard one not to share.
Yeah. So your new consultants are going to have the opportunity come September 1st. So August 2nd, next Monday, they're going to have some stuff in Dash that you can start taking trainings of. Take it. Because August 17th, we're going to do a webinar, and then we're going to actually be able to get in and set up our
Play.
September shows.
Hey, I do have a question pertaining to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I've got like, I don't know, 4 or 6 shows already scheduled in September from re-shows and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to be able to offer our host the ability to switch over to Table since they're already scheduled?
We'll find out. Don't
All
know
right.
yet. I assume
right.
yes. I just like shared rewards is a clicked thing. I think Table will be a clicked, host special, virtual party, shared rewards. I think it'll be, fundraiser. I think Table will be one that you can click. So I think so, but mark your calendars. So August 2nd, there's Dash training in Table, and August 17th is early Table access. And then the 18th of August is the webinar on Table. Now, once we learn all of this, then we can kind of do another training together about how it works. And honestly, I think what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to create a table and I'm going to invite you all, you can text me and I'll send you the table link so you can see what your customers are seeing on their end and all of that. So we'll figure that out. But that's what we want to be able to do. And maybe we'll do a mega show for that. So any questions? Let's do a little fast recap. What do you have for questions? What have you learned tonight about recruiting?
You asked us to join a group. Which group am I supposed to be joining?
Start Loving Mondays is our opportunity event group. And that is where we invite our team members. And every other Wednesday, Melissa, Lane, and I have been taking turns. We post and then we go Facebook Live to answer any questions in that group. So
Thank
there's
you.
always somebody there. So even you always have a roll of people that are on your potential recruit list that say not now or talk to me after the beginning of the year or something like that.
Sometimes they don't know what to ask for questions, so having a bunch of us in there is good because then we'll just stop firing off questions.
I love it. Yes. So like Mary will ask a question and she'll be like, hey, how many, shows do you need to do? Or,
Right.
How often
Because they
do you
don't
get
know a
paid?
consultant, so
Right.
I could be somebody just in there like they are.
Exactly. Brand new spanking new. So one before I'm 30 days in is the goal. Okay. So you are brand new. Great. That's awesome. So, you definitely want to hit your 1250 in your first 30 days because then you earn all of those fast track rewards that are available. And depending upon when you signed, if you signed yesterday, then the one that I just showed you that has a whipped cream maker is there. If you signed before yesterday, it's a ceramic egg cooker in there for your first $500 level. But if you welcome people on, you're still in your first 90 days, you can fast track. So if you recruit 5 people this month you get what's called a fast track director bonus. It's $500 extra on top of all that other. So let's say you had 5 people that all qualified. You're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, $1,000 already. But if you do it in your first 90 days, you're considered a fast track director. You get another $500. So there's $1,500, not counting your commission, not counting your kit, not counting the free products you earn, not counting the shades for your car, the sales promotion, all that. So think about when you start a new consultant this month. If they start today or tomorrow, they can get all of that, and they could fast track because they could join and then have their friends join and start with them. Like, how many of you guys go to the gym with a buddy or walk with a buddy? Because a walking buddy makes you actually get out of bed and go out and walk because they're waiting for you, right? Like, oh, I'm meeting her at the gym at 7:30. I better get out of bed because she'll be waiting for me. So having a walking buddy in this business is also really great too, because you can be like, oh my God, I had the worst host the other day. She was so mean to me, but Sue told me what to say. And then everything worked out okay. You know what I mean? You got to have somebody that you can commiserate with. So thinking about your family and friends, who do you think could benefit from Pampered Chef?
And don't forget trip points for each recruit.
That's one of the big things that I said in here. So if you have not set your sights on Puerto Rico, or what's the first level trip? Florida? Texas. You can earn a trip. You can earn a trip. There are girls that have earned the top level trip in less than 6 months. We have 6 months that you can, and trip points are huge for every qualified recruit, meaning they hit their 1250.
One of the ladies I reached out to had over 350,000 points already.
Yeah. So
I was like, holy smoly.
yeah, she's a huge recruiter. You get 3,000 points per recruit. 3, 6, 9, 12, right? 15.
And that's for qualified recruit?
Right, qualified recruits. There's 15,000
No matter when they qualify?
They need to not go inactive, Jonna, is the way that works. So being inactive means they need to submit something each month. So if it takes them more than 90 days to qualify, that's fine, as long as they're not going inactive. But think of all those points, 15,000 points, that's like a quarter of the way to the Puerto Rico trip. And every sales dollar that you sell counts as well.
Yep.
So there's quite a few of us team members that have almost earned the Puerto Rico trip, and it's only been 6 months. There's tons of people that have already earned the elite of Puerto Rico, but they're huge recruiters. So that's what you want to do. You want to sell and recruit your way to a free trip, and the trips are for 2 people, and this is to an all-inclusive resort in Puerto Rico. And I will tell you honestly, I've been to Puerto Rico when I turned 50, and it was the best trip ever. The food was great, the weather was great, and I didn't have to be on a plane to go to Hawaii, which was 12 hours for the same palm trees and the same beautiful sand. So Puerto Rico is the place to be. I'm telling you, it was a hop, skip, and a jump to get there. You're going to love it. All right, any final questions? We're 4 minutes after, and we're going for ice cream. That I can eat.
One good thing about when the people join too is we've got the new, can't think of the word I want, for the for like Dash and all that, the new pricing or whatever.
Yes. Your website now is
Yeah.
going to be a monthly charge instead of a 6 months or a 1-year charge. So that's a lot more easier for a lot of people. You know, you get your first 90 days free. And by the way, everybody gets table. So like if you just renewed your subscription, which I just renewed my subscription either end of June or beginning of July, yay for me, because I paid the lower rate and I get all the new tools. If you're getting a subscription renewal that's coming up, when it renews, it will renew at the couple of dollar more amount. But it's great because new consultants, really, it's much easier if it's just like $15 a month rather than a large chunk coming out for 6 months. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that.
That's right.
All right, directors, was there anything I missed from the recruiting section of National Conference?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Got it all, Sue.
All right, so here's what you guys are going to do. You're going to text your upline director. Could be Jonna, could be Sue, could be me, could be Jen, could be Lisa, could be Kristen, could be Jim Perry. I don't know who your upline is, but I want you to text them and say, my recruiting goal for August is, and tell us what it is. And those people who want to be a part of a special like recruiting group, we will put you guys into a group and we can cheer each other on. You know, sharing what's working. Hey, I said this is how they responded. This worked great, that kind of stuff. So if you're serious about this and you want to commit to doing this, this will really change your business. I'm going to tell you, this business was great because I could buy cute shoes when I started Pampered Chef, right? I was looking down to see which ones I was wearing today. That's why I started Pampered Chef. I was able to then go and do more shows and pay off my daughter's $7,000 braces. Then I was able to, you know, pay off our land that we bought for our retirement property. And who knew but God, I didn't know, but my husband was going to lose his job. And at this point, Pampered Chef is paying all of our household bills. If I had not built an organization, I would not be able to pay those bills. It comes from building your business. So not everybody, for the first 7.5 years, I did not want to be a CEO of my own business. I did not want to recruit, and that's okay if that's you. Do not feel any pressure at all. This is just information. But if you want to treat this like a business and you want it to pay you like a business, this is the way. Balancing sales and building an organization together, and we're here to help. Okay. Thanks for joining me, girls. We'll see you on Wednesday. Message me if you have questions, all right?
Feel
Thanks,
better,
Sue.
Sue.
You're welcome.